Good morning, everybody. We're going to be doing our lovers in a separation reading. So, if you are currently in a separation from your lovers, so let's take a look at what's going on in the collective in this now moment. So, Spirit, what is going on with the collective that is in separation from their person? And this could be a twin flame, this could be a divine counterpart, this could be a soulmate, could just be a lover. It's however you want to define it, it's just a label. And so let's put a card out. For a lot of you, it's sexual union. Honor the place where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. So Spirit's saying just honor that place where everybody is one. And really, that union is within yourself. You've got to start feeling that union within yourself. And as you feel that union within yourself, you'll also feel the union with your person. But you have to always be in union with self first. And that's a tough one because we just want our person and we feel that that person is going to make us whole. But really, they don't. Only we make ourselves whole. And then they come to join us as we're feeling whole. So let's see what else we have within love here today. Spirit, show me more. All right, got a few cards here, so let's see what Spirit's trying to show us today. So Spirit's saying, hey, I'm showing you some signs. Pay attention. Pay attention. Be receptive to those signs. Make sure you're following them. Respect whatever relationships you have. And why? Because as you get into that frequency of understanding and in that frequency of respect for those relationships you have, then you're going to get more signs and things are going to kind of amp up a little bit. They're going to get a little bit more intense. Let's see what else we have within the energies of love for this collective. And remember, everybody, this is a collective reading. This is not the one where I pull cards for everybody. That's another reading. So this is a reading for people who are in separation with their lover. And so if you're looking for your own personal reading, you can reach out at silverfoxspiritual@gmail.com. I do paid personal readings. They run anywhere from $10 to $60 at the current rate. And let's see what else love has to say for us in this now moment. So for those who are in a separation, remember it's a collective reading, so it may or may not resonate with everybody. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. The more that you interact with the channel, the more that you will see some things that are specific to your reading and to your own self. So for many of you, you've been in a karmic relationship and you're not realizing it. Spirit's been sending you the signs. Spirit's going to be sending you some more clarity on that situation. You're going to start to see how karmic that relationship is. This person was a snake, right? They're always, hiding behind the grasses, so to speak, ready to strike. This was not a relationship for you. Spirit is saying, and I saw this in my last read, there's going to be a heart healing coming through. It's time to heal that heart. It's time for you to kind of transform yourself, be that dragonfly. Why? Because you're going to be talking and there's possibly some kisses coming here into your future. So let's delve a little bit more into this. Let me just pick a deck for this. And so let's take a look at what is going on within this collective that is in separation with their loved person, right? And I don't know how you want to label it. You can label it a twin flame. You can label it divine counterpart. You can label it a soulmate or just your person. This is a collective reading on what's going on with the energies of that for those who are in a separation right now. So, Spirit, what else do you want to tell us about this collective in that separation? What do we need to know? And remember, we do energy maps here. We don't tell silly stories that are just never going to come true. So, I don't want to keep you in a low vibration of somebody telling you a story about what's going on with your person because there's nothing you're going to do about it. Your person's responsible for their actions. You're responsible for yours. Work on yourself. And so when we look at this read is all about you right here in the center. How do you get to where you want to be, which is all the stuff you want to manifest, and how do you get out of the hamster wheel of karma, which is on this side? So let's take a look at what else Spirit has given us for today. Spirit saying somebody's kind of lurking, trying to decide whether they want to take a chance. You need to find that safety within yourself. Find it within family, within friends, but you got to find the safety because you were stuck in a karmic relationship, right? This person wasn't showing themselves, and neither were you. You need to get rid of your mask and be who you truly are. And that comes through healing, right? If you do, there's going to be some bonding going on, but be very careful, right? Because don't get back over to here because this is that person that ghosted you, that left you, that you're stuck, you're away. Now, you may be missing these people, right? But Spirit's saying, work on yourself. Work on yourself. Enough of these one night stands. They're not really doing anything other than keeping you stuck into this place. It's time to get out of the physical and more into the soul. Find somebody with an energy and frequency matched to your own who is going to complement you, not drag you through the muck in that space of anxiety. That butterflies in your stomach is anxiety. It is not love. And a lot of us mistake anxiety for love. And why we feel that butterfly? Because they got us up, they got us down, they got us all over the place. And so let's take a look at what else we have to hear from Spirit. What is it that's blocking us within this relationship? Let's take a look. And let's take a look here. And for everybody here asking questions, this is not the reading that you get to ask questions for. This is the reading where we're just saying what is going on in the energy for the collective that is in separation with their person. You can make sure you're liking, following, sharing, and subscribing to make sure that you are notified when I have those readings. So with that, and if it's a desperate need, then reach out for your own reading at silverfoxspiritual@gmail.com. There are paid readings available. Walking away, right? You had to walk away from this situation, and this is Spirit saying also you keep on picking people that you have to walk away from. And why do you have to walk away from them? Because you truly don't want to have love. And so you need to find somebody a little bit more suitable. And many of you have been burnt out with love, right? You're so busy trying to find it and you're running around this hamster wheel over and over again and you're burnt out, right? And you're never going to find love. You don't feel you're going to find love because you're chasing people who are unavailable. And so let's see what advice we have from Spirit. So Spirit's saying, you got to stop manifesting these people that already not good for you. So Spirit, what can we do to get into that stage where we can actually bring in the one that we want? And Spirit's saying you're going to have to overcome some obstacles. You got to get out of this energy. You got to get out of this chasing energy, this energy of finding somebody, going after somebody who's not available, who's not going to be available. You know that, and you're going to have to walk away over and over again. And you got to change. You got to change your perspective. And for many of you, it's time for you to get a personal reading. That's coming up big in here because there's a lot of energies here of somebody going through the hamster wheel of karma. And what is the hamster wheel of karma? That's when you sit and you loop, right? You're doing the same decision over and over again, lifetime after lifetime, and you keep on repeating the same lifetime over and over again because you're not healing yourself, you're not allowing yourself to heal enough to get out of this karmic loop. And it's a tough loop, but you have to choose to heal, you have to choose to feel. So with that, let's take a look at timing. And everybody just cares about, well, when's my person come in? And when's my person? I don't want to care about anything else here. When's my person coming in? And so let's take a look at timing. And just remember, timing is fluid. It is not always going to stay static. We're just reading the energies right now for the collective. When is it that this talking, these kisses are going to come in? And Spirit says possibly in July. So if you start working on yourself, get yourself a reading, understand where your own personal blocks are to love, perhaps in July, this is possible. If you are looking for your personal reading, you can reach out for a reading at silverfoxspiritual@gmail.com. I do personal readings. They run from $10 all the way up to $60. The $60 read is one that is done through Zoom. It's 30 to 40 minutes, and it will include a bonus light language healing in that as well, so we can start overcoming these energetic blocks. So with that, do reach out if you're interested. silverfoxspiritual@gmail.com. My price list is in the pinned comments. There's a link if you're on TikTok. Otherwise, just reach out to me with silverfoxspiritual@gmail.com. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you at the next read.